Our next match. I know it was a sleeper match, but I did like this.
I think this was my favorite rivalry going into it.
Really?
I think so.
So it was Madcap Moss and Happy Corbin one-on-one.
Well, you know why this is my favorite match? Because all the other ones were rematches of previous pay-per-views. This one is actually fresh. And a development in character for Madcap Moss, who is quickly becoming one of my favorites.
It's very interesting that you said that. You really downplayed him quite a bit in the past.
He is improving as a superstar, and I really enjoy that.
And he's also improving as a character. People are getting behind him. He's very explosive.
Yes.
And I think that's really what they're looking for. But the problem is his ring gear is dog shit, which is super annoying.
Oh, they'll get that. They're going to change it, I'm sure.
I mean, it pretty much looks like Chris Hansen's wet dream. I mean, it's really gross.
Nick.
Well, it is spandex and like shorts. Like Jesus Christ,
Yeah, pretty much.
Did you switch the gear with the 6-year-old child that you were fucking in the closet? Like Jesus Christ.
Well, see, here's the thing: is that the '80s called and they wanted the ring gear back.
Right, it was really bad, but it was a Now I like the ending because it's going to continue. Yep. It was a sunset flip pin for that, so no finishers hit. Nobody even went for a finisher. It was very clean cut, but Madcap won, and Happy Corbin did not look weak in defeat. I will say one thing: it was definitely a thumbs up match.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Now, I'm not saying that because of the wrestling quality. I'm saying that because of the story.
Right.
So, all around good. All right, let's make this shipment just again. Peanut Gallery. Let's start with our first one on my list. Bobby Lashley and Omos.
Omos needs some work.
Yep.
I'm not going to deny that Omos needs some development in terms of the ring awareness, especially, and his talking
his
skills.
moveset is getting a lot better.
Yes, he is improving. There is a very marketable improvement.
Yep. I think him doing the very minimal promo work is really benefiting him. Not because he is bad at promos, but the fact that he is a giant, and giants usually don't talk.
Right.
Now, he is very imposing, and there is some speed with the guy.
There is. I wrote him off, but he's getting better. He is getting marketably better.
And here's my issue. I think they put him on such a different stage than I think he was ready for.
Yeah.
He's a lot younger than a lot of people think. I think he's only in his 20s.
He's like 24.
Yeah, he's really young. So keep that in mind. Him with MVP is perfect. Lashley did not need MVP, but Omos definitely does. So I'm very happy that they actually made that change. I would have done that WrestleMania match at WrestleMania Backlash instead.
We're gonna have that a lot because there are a lot of these matches that were better at WrestleMania Backlash than at actual WrestleMania.
Exactly. This one, I'm happy that they waited till WrestleMania Backlash to do. Obviously, the rivalry with McIntyre needed to end, and I think they actually did some good moments with WrestleMania to actually lead up to this match. So
Madcap Moss is a star in the making, man.
They do. They just need to get rid of this page boy gimmick.
Will. But he is definitely developing as a character, and I really enjoy.
You know what? I think Happy Corbin's actually showing a lot of dimension with this rivalry too. I actually like Happy Corbin more with this rivalry than not. So actually, there was a great benefit to this. I really wouldn't have done anything necessarily different.
No, not really.
And also, number one, the promo packages really helped with context.
It did.
And I think that's what you really liked because you don't watch the show every week like I do.
I don't watch the shows.
This was awesome.
A great dimensional building, better than the WrestleMania match.
Right, and also, well, I did like the WrestleMania match, but at the same time, I feel like AJ should have won one of these. I think it would have been better use of the same thing, like when Rhea Ripley attacked AJ, and then have her being revealed as being part of Judgment Day. Have AJ Styles win at Mania with some bullshit. Have Damian Priest attack him under like a hood or something and join it the way that it happened there. We would have been talking about a different situation. Yeah. Because now it's like, okay, you're continuing a story where AJ lost twice. Edge won both matches. What's the point now?
Yeah.
But Rhea Ripley joining Judgment Day, perfect. In every way. Now you just need a tag team, and then it'll be good. But right now, awesome. I think it just fits so well.
Yeah, you tag team like Alpha
She doesn't have to do anything different.
No.
She has a new look, which needed to happen, and I think they're committed to the Rhea Ripley heel turn, which is exactly what they needed to do to really put herself in a different position.
Team like Alpha Academy.
That'd be awesome. There was a lot to unpack here. I liked the match. But at the same time, if you were going to stick with a certain match, commit to it. Nope. And that was a problem for me.
Yep. Told you, weakest match on the card.
Nope, it wasn't the weakest match on the card for me. I think despite me liking some stuff about the other one, I think Bobby Lashley and Omos was the weakest match on the card. I think this one was stronger than some of them, but I can see why you believe.
This match had the weakest story going into it.
I can see that.
Very much the weakest
Now here's the issue, and I think they should have waited for this match to be on a regular show, but they started storylines with this, and you don't start a storyline on a pay-per-view. You end a storyline.
Yep.
At a pay-per-view or a premium live event.
It's a premium live event. I don't even know what a pay-per-view is.
Peanut Gallery, I literally... For the show, for NWA, and literally for Triple Mania, I had to buy it. So
what's a pay-per-view?
This was great. I thought this match overall in context was actually even better than the one at WrestleMania.
Yep, it was.
Because, number one, they actually added more context to the seriousness of this. And then also, I just thought they wrestled a better match.
Yeah, they did. They wrestled a better match.
There was a better
match.
There was a better story, and they're going to continue with this story. Once again, why did Cody Rhodes have to win twice? And then also, I mean, even if Seth Rollins won, have him win some bullshit like it's not legitimate, and then nobody would have cared.
Right, then you ended on a good note at Hell in a Cell.
Right.
But whatever.
I'm actually okay with it though because they had good promos. Yeah. They promoted it really well, and
I think the Miz at some point is going to get involved.
I think so too.
Because it sounds like he's hinting at that. So
yeah, well he has to do something here. And let's talk about our final one. This was so fucking awesome. I wish this should have been the Mania match.
This should have been the Mania match.
And it's so disappointed they didn't do that because well, number one, I once again I'm thinking about like more like losses of opportunity than winners. Number one, Ronda Rousey should have faced Becky at Mania, and then also, did we ever have a Charlotte Flair versus Bianca Belair match? I don't think we ever had. That'd have been awesome. Both of them actually come from very similar backgrounds. That'd have been cool.
But you know, we're all leading up to the title unification.
But here's the thing.
But
here's the thing. I will say these two wrestled exactly how they should have. But also very brawly, very unhinged, and I thought there was good story. Now there was an indication with Drew Gulak with this rivalry, and I would have loved some interaction with Gulak with this match, but they didn't. Now, it didn't take away from the quality. It took away from the story, maybe not the quality.
Oh, you know what I hate about this match? I hated how the referee had that little stupid fucking microphone.
They did that for all I Quit matches.
I know, but Jesus Christ.
No, that's fine because that they've
well, no, what they did though was they actually used the microphone as like other lines of dialogue and.
No, I actually liked that dynamic.
You liked that? I did not like that at all.
I did. I actually liked that dynamic.
You're wrong.
Nope. So here's why I liked it, because we wouldn't have heard of I hope you answered it that way, bitch. There was good stuff with that.
I know, but they could have enhanced the sound on that too.
The problem was that it wouldn't have been good for the live fans. And I think what they did here was they added to the story within the match very subtly with the microphone because the microphone was already involved.
They wanted to cater to the live fans too.
Yeah.
I can see that. Okay.
And because they've always done that. Now, keep in mind. Now, think of a classic I Quit match between The Rock and Mick Foley. They had the microphone.
Oh, I know. I know they had the microphone, but
it was story.
But
it was story edition.
I had a problem with the fact that the referee just gave it to whoever wanted to talk. You know what I mean?
It was story progression. Even within the context of the match, I thought it worked.
Oh, whatever.
Well, here's the thing.
I'm not gonna argue.
No. Here's the thing. I can see why you were frustrated by it, but I think they did it in a great way here.
I don't know.
I still think. I mean, overall, the quality of the match was excellent.
Yeah.
And I think that's really all that matters. People were chanting, "This was awesome." The back and forth, everything was really good,
right.
and the crowd was really into it. So overall, this was good. I just really wish this wasn't the only fucking title match. That was annoying.
I don't even have a problem with that.
I do. I had a problem with this.
Well, of course you did.
I did.
You have a problem with everything.
Have a Raw Women's Champion match. Like,
no, Bianca Belair is a nobody.
Ow.
Anyways.
That's mean as shit. Anyway, so next week, there is no pay-per-view for the next, 2 weeks.
Yeah, so you gotta figure out what we're doing. It's TBD. Hopefully we fucking get on camera.
I know. Hey, I didn't even know that the camera was having an issue until literally 20 minutes before the show happened.
That's true.
So that's why that kind of happened. So when we come back, we will most likely have camera. Don't hold your breath, but
we will have camera, and I will be holding my breath, and you are going to enjoy it.
Excellent, I think. So be sure to subscribe. Follow, become a patron, give Tiger Height a fucking thesaurus because apparently I cannot speak.
Yep.
And if you think I cannot speak, remember to subscribe to the channels and share with your friends.
So that we can afford a dictionary?
Yes. And as always, be
majestic.